Good morning, class 7. Welcome back to your chemistry classroom once again. Now I am going to start the exercise of the third chapter. So let's start. Look at your book. First question is here. Select the correct answer from A, B, C, D and E for each statement given below. An element present in earth crust, atmosphere and human body. Answer is oxygen. The chemical name for dinitrogen oxide. Nitrous oxide, a compound containing carbon, oxygen and calcium, that is chalk, because chalk is made from calcium carbonate. A metalloid, silicon, a non-metal which exists in the liquid state. Answer is bromine. Next, select the correct answer from choice in your bracket. The least reactive metal. Answer is silver. The positively charged particle of an atom, that is proton. The formula of caustic soda, NaOH or sodium hydroxide. The ideal method to separate iodine and KCl, that is sublimation, because iodine is a sublimable substance. A homogeneous mixture, that is brass, because brass is one kind of alloy. Alloy is a homogeneous mixture. Next, sand from a mixture of sand and water. Answer is filtration. It may be sedimentation or decantation process, but here is the answer is filtration. Kerosene from a mixture of kerosene and water to immiscible liquid, separated by separating funnel. Alcohol from a mixture of methyl alcohol and water. Answer is fractional distillation to miscible liquids. Naphthalene from a mixture of naphthalene and lead chloride. Answer is sublimation. For what? Because naphthalene is a sublimable substance. Pure water from impure water. Answer is distillation. Next, give reason for the following statements. So basically, student, be careful about this portion because I will discuss the answer. So you will try to understand what I am telling and you will write down the question answer properly in your exercise book. If fractional distillation is carried out using a liquid-liquid mixture, one liquid will remain in the flask and the other will be collected in the reservoir. Why? Because the principle of fractional distillation process is depend upon lower and higher boiling point. So if one liquid possesses a lower boiling point, so another should be higher boiling point. That's why which liquid possesses lower boiling point, after getting heat, it evaporates and being condensed and then collected into reservoir. And another liquid is left behind in the distillation flask. Next, evaporation of a common salt solution or seawater leaves behind common salt inside the evaporating dish after heating. Why? Because the common salt solution is basically consists of sodium chloride and normal water. So after getting heat, water evaporates slowly and lost into the atmosphere, and we can't get back the water once again. That's why common salt is left behind in the petri dish or evaporating dish after heating. Next, component in a mixture are present in varying proportion and not in a fixed proportion. Why? This question is very important. Just mark it. Because component in a mixture basically are chemically unreactive materials and obviously heterogeneous mixture. That's why we can separate them easily. That's why basically component in mixtures are consist by varying proportion, not in a fixed proportion. Next, gunpowder is an example of heterogeneous mixture. Why? Because gunpowder is consist of sulfur, charcoal, and potassium nitrate. So basically, heterogeneous mixture is consist of more than two materials, and we can separate them easily by using some physical process. That's why gunpowder is an example of heterogeneous mixture. Last one is in chromatography process, the absorbent medium Whatman filter paper is known as the stationary phase. Why? Basically, Whatman filter paper is made of cellulose, and cellulose bind tightly with water. That's why it is also known as stationary phase, because in case of mobile phase, solvent attached with or combined with water very loosely. That's why it is also known as mobile phase. But in case of stationary phase, Whatman filter paper act as a adsorbent, and here is basically it consists of cellulose added with water very tightly. That's why it is also known as stationary phase. Next, name the following. The non-sublimable solid from a mixture of iodine and potassium nitrate. मतलब इन मिक्सचर के अंदर नॉन सब्लिमेबल सॉलिड कौन सा है? ऑब्वियसली पोटेशियम नाइट्रेट. The heavier liquid component from mercury and water. So mixture of mercury and water, whereas mercury is heavier than water. The lower boiling point component from methyl alcohol and water. Obviously, boiling point of methyl alcohol is 80 degrees Celsius, whereas the water is 100 degrees Celsius. The compound containing one atom of sulfur and two atom of oxygen. तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Sulfur dioxide. And acid whose formula is H2CO3. जिसका नाम क्या है? Chemical name है carbonic acid. It is a weak acid. Next, look at this question answer. First, 11, 12, 14, 15. 4 question answer हम यहाँ से दाग दिए. So you will also write down in your copy. First, give the formulas of the following acids. Hydrochloric acid, जिसका chemical formula क्या है? HCl. Nitric acid, HNO3. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Carbonic acid, H2CO3. Next, give the formulas of the following gases. Hydrogen chloride, obviously HCl. Ammonia, NH3. Carbon monoxide, CO. Nitric oxide, NO. Nitrous oxide, N2O. Nitrogen dioxide, NO2. So please note it down once again. Nitric oxide, NO. Nitrous oxide, N2O. Nitrogen dioxide, NO2. Nitrogen, N2, and sulfur dioxide, SO2. Next, state 4 difference between element, compound, and mixture with suitable example. So student, you will learn the differences between element, compound, and mixture from your book. And the last one is here. State the correct technique for separation of following mixtures. A sublimable solid and a non-sublimable solid. So already answer already दिया हुआ है. Process will be sublimation. A liquid component from soluble impurities in the liquid component. Answer is filtration. A lighter liquid from a heavier liquid. Separating funnel. A lower boiling point liquid from a higher boiling point liquid. Answer is fractional distillation. Solid constituents in a liquid constituent by adsorption. Answer is chromatography. So student, hope all of you understood what I've discussed in this video. You will start writing all the question answer, basically short question answer, which actually I have discussed in your chemistry copy. So for today, up to this portion, in the next class, I will start next chapter.